Okay, so when the Six of Cups shows up, this is about nostalgia, an emotional ideal. Some of you could be going through a relationship that's feeling very beautiful, feeling feelings of like an idealized kind of bubble of love. Likely, though, it's pointing to the fact that some of you are going through a tough time, missing someone, and that either yourself or your love interest is being triggered by an emotional childhood unmet need. Okay, let's see. Challenge, obstacle, or blockage you face in regards to the situation. We have awakening. This is judgment energy, so a decision needs to be made with judgment to release the past, okay, to release oneself of the emotional baggage of the past. And yes, it does speak to the last cycle in love, but it speaks on a deeper level to releasing emotional conditioning, pain from unmet needs from childhood, emotional baggage, forgiving yourself and forgiving, those, who have contributed to that burden and pain that you have been carrying around and holding on to. Now, this could also point to your love interest needing to do this, but we'll see. For singles with the Six of Cups, does point to the fact that your love life is being affected by an emotional unmet need. So that means that, maybe you are having a standard in how you're approaching love that, is not able to be really met. Okay, or attracting a similar type of person again and again. That's not what you intellectually want, but it's because unresolved, unreleased emotional unmet needs are active and affecting your love life, and therefore a deeper part of you is attracting that kind of energy. And your challenge would be to truly attract the kind of people that you want, to release all of that pain and the hurt feelings of that emotional need, that deeper childhood emotional need or standard that is blocking love. Okay, core issue of the situation, we have justice. This is Libra energy. So with justice, all of this is, I do feel for some of you, it could be whether single or attached. It is about, maybe if you're dealing with reconciliation, it's about setting things right. Your love interest doing this, being fair and bringing justice and fairness to the situation in order to make things right. Or yourself doing that. But probably, for the majority of you, with justice showing up, it is about you finding internal balance, okay, and harmony, and restoring that sense of emotional, equanimity, okay, mental and emotional equanimity, being emotionally at peace, okay. And about being emotionally grounded. Okay. And it could be for singles also, not just being emotionally grounded, but also having perspective. Okay. In how you are approaching other people, especially with this, past energy that's active, because, and just to, be proactive, to, stop those of you who are going to be inclined to leave comments about the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia, childhood memories. It's about childhood. All sixes are about an emotional ideal. Are an ideal of their suit. The Six of Cups is an emotional ideal from childhood. Emotional ideals, nostalgia cannot be reached, cannot be met. Childhood is done. Okay? significant past, which has led to the current situation. We have the Seven of Cups. So leading to the current situation, why there is, and to point this out once more, in Seven of Cups energy is active Six of Cups energy. Okay, so what has led you to this point of feeling kind of emotionally lost and triggered, okay, and probably missing someone, or feeling like that siren's call of wanting to recapture this emotional ideal, which again stems from the past. What has led you to this is, with the Seven of Cups, in the recent past, you've been feeling very confused about what you want. I feel that many of you, single or attached, had gotten over that, gotten over a phase or a, moment of feeling emotionally all caught up and overwhelmed because of, this ideal that you want to reach emotionally in love. You had gotten over it, and then you entered a stage of confusion, because once you release, or in the process of releasing an long-held emotional ideal, now all of a sudden, because you've been holding on to that so long, that's what you've been wanting to achieve. All of a sudden, you no longer know what you want, and everything feels fuzzy and foggy, and there's confusion. And this could be pointing also, all of these cards, for those of you who are attached, pointing to your love interest energy that you're dealing with this month. But with the Seven of Cups, because someone had chosen to overcome that moment, or prolonged stage of nostalgia and yearning for the past, they had gotten very confused, and there was a sense of being lost, and now they have gone back to holding on to that emotional ideal. And the past is, again, that unresolved emotional baggage, which stems from wanting to have that unmet need met in love, that has resurfaced. And the challenge is releasing this once and for all, and forgiving the parent or the primary caregiver or the ex that didn't give this to you, or they doing this, whoever's energy this is, releasing it once and for all, and forgiving oneself as well. Where you're at currently, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, in regards to this situation that you're dealing with, and with this position, because it's a general reading, this could easily point to your love interest energy, okay? And for singles, I am going to be pulling, I did both where you're at in regards to the situation as well as your love interest. If you're single, it's someone who is interested in you romantically, okay? And with the Muse of Voices, this is King of Swords energy. Where you're at is, in that stage of having clarity, so this could very much be your love interest energy, but to be fair, this could also be your love interest energy. But someone with the Muse of Voices is in that stage of mastering clarity, okay, in knowing and achieving now in a very clear-cut way without being affected by emotions. I feel more so it's about you're in that energy stage of gaining that larger perspective, not being, affected. You're in the process of attaining that level of not being affected by your emotions and having true clarity about how to move forward in love. Where your love interest is currently, in regards to you and the situation, and again, general reading, this could be your energy. We have the Muse of I Am. Very nice. Now, this is an additional card in the deck. It comes after the World energy, and someone, yourself or your love interest, has absolutely achieved a very high level of self-awareness. They have, in fact, closed out and released the last past cycle, and they have integrated the lessons of the past and spiritually leveled up, okay? And they're ready to move forward freshly with a clean slate with you, or you with them, okay? Likely it's not this person who is going through the Six of Cups energy, okay? Because this person is in that stage of reaching clarity and making a decision about moving forward, where there has been a lot of fogginess and active emotional childhood baggage, okay? But this other person, they're spiritually clear that they want to move forward, and they're ready to with you. And with the muse of I am, they're really at that point where they have taken the leap of faith. They've really, done the work. They have decided they're not, the world energy is in the stage of, closing out the old cycle and being ready to take and learning all the lessons of that, integrating it, and then taking a leap of faith. Well, the muse of I am is having done all of that work, okay, and now deciding, yes, I actually do want to try this. I want to move forward. If it's reconciliation, I want to try again with Gemini, or you with them. And I want it to be a clean slate, whether it's a new relationship, whether you're single, or whether it's reconciliation. Okay? And like the outcome of the situation, 10 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles. Someone, okay, who is in the process of reaching, see, it is absolutely the Six of Cups person, okay? And I feel many of you are dealing with reconciliation. But the thing is this, okay? The likely outcome is that someone is not going to be able to move things forward. I don't feel with the 10 of Swords that this relationship, though I have to be fair, technically it could point to the fact that this connection may end in a painful way for someone this month. More likely because of the cards that are coming up, I feel that someone is unable to release past pain, because the 10 of Swords energy is what has already happened, okay? 10 of Swords energy is someone holding on to a past sense of ruin, a past sense of disappointment, betrayal. Someone cannot, and that's why Six of Cups energy and missing and being emotionally triggered, and why forgiveness is a challenge. Someone cannot let go of the past pain. And if there has been stuff and betrayal and hurt that's happened between the two of you, someone can't move on and let this go, okay? And with the 10 of Swords, I don't see that the relationship is necessarily, though for some of you it may be, okay, that it might end painfully, but I don't feel it's going to be a new betrayal or something. Something's already happened to someone that they clearly cannot let go of with the 10 of Swords. And so I feel more likely for those of you, if you're single, that old fear and past pain is going to come up. You're going to be holding on to that pain and not moving forward. See, the Muse of Voices, as I said, is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is mastery of the mind and holds the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is that clarity, that equanimous state where you're not mentally triggered and you're not mentally caught up in all kinds of negative thoughts, right? This person is thinking a whole bunch of stuff, stressing, upset, resentful, holding on to a lot of pain. And the 10 of Swords doesn't point to a, betrayal happening. These swords have already hit this person. It's already happened, yet they're not letting it go. And, while this person is trying to achieve clarity to make a decision, it's not happening in September. And with the 9 of Pentacles, it's because they feel with the Nine of Swords, not ready and scared about moving forward in a committed way, or moving this relationship forward. For singles, it's about getting out there again. Someone doesn't feel, stable and that sense of groundedness. And with the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of anxiety and stress and worry that this is going to end badly. So, and indeed, this person is reliving all of the pain with the Ten of Swords that they've experienced in the past. So Gemini, where this is headed, someone, yourself or your love interest, has gone through a rough time. Okay. And their major child, and it does absolutely point to an emotional ideal that was unmet, and emotional childhood baggage that is active, that has been triggered and inflamed by past, bad experiences in love. And this emotional issue has been, has been strengthening and becoming more and more, a reason and justification for not opening up. And it's like a very painful, festering wound in this person. And what this person doesn't realize is that in order to move forward, they need to forgive themselves, and they need to forgive those who hurt them, and they need to release the past, specifically this unmet childhood need. They're not going to be doing that because there's so much anxiety and pain in trying again, whether it's about, singles and getting out there again, or reconciliation, or moving a connection forward. This new opportunity of getting out there for singles, or this new opportunity of taking this relationship to the next level, Nine of Coins. Next level of that would be Ten of Pentacles, commitment, spending the rest of your lives together, or seriously establishing some kind of serious commitment that's going to be lasting and going somewhere. This has reawoken a lot of pain and fear, and this person is reliving all of that, and therefore this relationship is going to be stalled in September. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards.